I don't sleep much. Not because I can't. I just prefer the quiet hours, when the city forgets to perform. At 3:17 a.m., every phone in my building went off. Every single one. Through the walls, I heard it. Layered notification chimes. Dozens of them. Perfectly synchronized. Across the street, windows lit up one by one. Blue rectangles in the dark. Every apartment. Every floor. Except mine. My phone stayed black. No vibration. No sound. No alert. I checked twice. Nothing. I told myself it was a carrier glitch. Or maybe I'd slept through it. But I was awake. I know I was awake. By morning, the city felt quieter. Not physically, but behaviorally. The coffee shop near my building is usually loud at 8:30. Orders shouted, music playing, people talking over each other. That morning it was subdued. Everyone scrolling. No one speaking. I stepped up to the counter. "Morning," I said. The barista nodded. Her smile took half a second too long to form. "Busy night?" I asked. She blinked. "Oh, I'm sorry," she said. "The alert," I said casually. "Around 3?" Her hand froze on the register. Only for a second. "I don't know what you're talking about," she says. But her phone was face up beside the espresso machine. The lock screen still faintly showed a banner at the top. "Emergency broadcast." She flipped it over. Too quickly. I didn't press. I just took my coffee and sat by the window. Every table around me, heads were down. Scrolling. Reading something I didn't receive. At work, it was worse. Conversations stopped when I entered rooms. Not dramatically, but subtly. Like someone lowering background music. My coworker Hannah approached me near the printer. She opened her mouth. "You didn't get it?" she asked. "Get what?" She searched my face. For something. "Oh," she said finally. "Never mind." She walked away. 2 desks over, I heard whispering.
"He's still acting normal. They said maintain routine and don't escalate."
When I turned, they were staring at their monitors. I waited for someone to laugh, to break the tension. No one did. I went back to the coffee shop, not because I needed caffeine, because I needed proof. A man at the corner table left his phone unattended when he went to the restroom. I don't steal, but I picked it up. The screen was locked, but notifications preview was briefly on swipe. My hands were steady. I pulled down from the top, and there it was. Do not inform subject. Maintain normal behavior. Below it, subject ID redacted, but the redaction didn't hide much. I saw my initials, my birth year, the first 3 digits of my address. The phone buzzed in my hand. I dropped it onto the table. The man was standing behind me. Not angry, not confused, just watching. "Everything okay?" he asked. His tone was perfectly even. "Yes," I said. I left before he could respond. Outside, the city moved like it always had. Cars stopping at lights, people crossing streets, dogs pulling leashes. But something was off. I stood at a crosswalk and didn't move when the light changed. The crowd flowed around me. No one bumped into me. No one hesitated. They adjusted perfectly, like water around a stone. I stepped sideways abruptly. A woman walking toward me stopped instantly. She paused, then resumed walking as if I hadn't been there. I tested it again. Different person. Same result. No irritation. No confusion. Just recalibration. I sat in my apartment and waited, because something told me this wasn't over. At exactly 3:17 p.m. it happened again. Every phone in the building buzzed. Layered tones through the walls. Across the street, windows lit up in unison. This time, I heard something else. A faint vibration. From my own phone. I looked down. The screen was still dark, but I could hear it. Like static trapped inside the speaker. Downstairs, through the cafe window, I saw it. Everyone froze. Not dramatically. Just stopped. Mid-sip. Mid-step. Mid-blink, half a second. Then slowly, they turned, not toward each other. Toward me, through the glass. Up at my window. Their expressions weren't hostile. They weren't afraid. They were assessing, like technicians reviewing faulty equipment. My phone screen lit up. Finally, but no text. No message. Just a loading symbol. Spinning. I've lived in this city 8 years. I know its patterns, its sounds, its timing. And in that moment, I understood something. I was the only variable left. The only unpredictable element. The loading circle kept turning. And for the first time that day, I felt something update. Not on my phone, but inside me. The spinning stopped. The screen went black. Outside, the city resumed. People moved again. Conversations continued. Perfectly normal, like nothing had happened. I looked at my reflection in the dark screen. For a second, I wasn't sure if it was delayed or not.